Yeah. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? You know where you at. It's the Reallionaires Podcast, home of the three wise men, the locks of this shit. And I'm back. Last week, I had to do some things. I want to say I did good though.
Oh, thank you.
You
was missed.
Oh, it was interesting watching the show though. I'm sitting there like, okay, are they gonna speak about this? Okay, go into that. It felt like watching your kid at a game. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't get it to play for him. But yeah, y'all did dope. Last week was H2O. He came back, did the Balling for Peace thing. So make sure y'all check that episode out. And if you can't get tickets, and go pull up because it's a lot of people that's pulling up. I just saw today that Mav Hoffa is gonna be there. I didn't know Mav played basketball.
Yeah, he lied. I mean, he said he played for the Raptors when they was on Channel 11. That was clearly a fucking lie.
Clearly.
So he said he good. He said he going. I don't know if he playing or not. He might just be in the.
He might have meant he played.
A lot of people
in the
would
Raptors.
be like, "Yo, I'm playing." Then they get them like, "Yo, you get dressed." I'm not playing. They just say they playing.
It was just promo for people to come out.
Yeah,
right.
Playing.
All right. So we just got to talking. Let's do the introductions. My fault. To the left of me, we have
Slim, aka Slim the Announcer, aka the Voice of Reason.
To the right of me would normally be MJB, but he's not here right now. Work shit.
Shout out to the empty chair.
Yeah, shout out to the empty chair. And of course, me back again. It's the old head that loves head, aka the real. How are you doing, brother? How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah.
We all go through our funks and our ups and downs, but I'm good.
Okay. All right. I'm fighting. I refuse to lose. Yeah, that's what I'm at. Yeah, it's definitely not. Plus, I believe things will get better, so I'm holding. All right, so let's get into it. Since you've been gone, we got a couple of things to talk about, and I missed 3, so we're gonna have to spin the block on this next week. But for this week, here we go. First one, Chris Webber.
Okay, has it? Okay, let's say what it is, because people don't know what it is.
Okay, so for those who watch House Basketball Wives, Jackie Christie and her basketball husband, Doug Christie. So all this time, 20 years to be exact, we believe that Doug Christie was the father. Well, it's recently come out that Chris Webber is the pappy. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of other shit, but we ain't got enough time for that. But yeah.
AC Dumps.
Right. So now Chris Webber, it was like Chris Webber, he jumped on social media, I guess, calling himself subliminally threatening people. Oh, if you ain't got no truth, this, that, third. Nigga, you did it. Why else was you sticking around?
How 50 said it? They say he did that shit.
Right. What was your take on it?
I don't like somebody just said, I don't know if it's true or not. Like, where's the evidence that it's true? I mean, because Webber has known to do some bullshit in his life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Calling to bad timeouts. Getting the whole Michigan 5-5 shit fucked up because he was taking money. So he's been known to do some bullshit. But did he do this bullshit? Is the question. Did he do this bullshit?
I think he did. Brent said she was getting dunked on. Take that. 2 to the face.
But it's a lot of that goes on in the NBA.
Of course.
Remember Steve Nash?
Right.
Steve Nash, there was one dude and it was another dude. Then it wasn't even a nigga that started. It was
how about Derek Fisher?
Oh, he's the worst.
Yeah. So
Derek Fisher's the worst. He got everything. He got everything. He deserved everything he got.
Yeah, it happens.
It's nasty work though.
She was getting balls thrown at her. Jesus.
It's nasty work. I just feel like in sports and shit, it's just certain shit that should never happen.
But it could be, you know what it is? Because what people don't understand is the more successful you become, the smaller your options become. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Like,
have you seen Doug Christie's wife?
Yeah.
She looks like him.
Yeah. Maybe she didn't when they first got together. I don't know. But what I'm saying is it's like for instance, I know people that was like, how the fuck did Jay-Z land Beyonce? Because at that financial level, it ain't but many options, especially with them actually being straight.
Right. Jay-Z's fucking Jay-Z. He's a mogul. Like he's
right. His money does what Bismarck's music did for him.
Right.
You know, it made him a little acceptable.
Yeah, that's nice.
All right. Here we go.
Let me ask you a question though. Who do you blame more if that situation is real?
Chris Webber. For the same reason that I blame Delonte West. Nigga, you play ball with me every fucking night.
All right, that one was just funny. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was hilarious. He was a
funny.
real motherfucker. Boom, boom. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
But
she was doing tryouts.
He was proof that some people, moms, in situations you leave alone because now look at Delonte West.
Yeah. Do you think maybe that was karma for him smashing the mother?
Yeah, LeBron had something to do with that. LeBron had something to do with him turning his life to the way it is now.
I want him to be homeless. All right. Next one. Young Berg shows how dumb he is at the BET Awards.
What happened? I didn't watch the BET Awards.
Okay, we're going to get into it periodically. We're going to be punching in and out. So he does an interview with Lauren from Hot 97.
Okay.
First thing was he said, Puffy should be free. He don't think, he did some freaky shit, but he don't think he did anything that should have him in jail. I mean, this is what he said. Damn, what's his name? The old guy with the movies that's going through it. His name starts with a W.
Woody
It's two brothers, but one of them right now, the nigga old as fuck. He look like he about to die any minute.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Oh, it'll come to me. But anyway, he was like, did he go to jail? And actually, yeah, the nigga did go to jail. Then that's not the worst of it. This is when I said, okay, somebody needs to find Young Berg and give him another one of them high hater slaps. Weinstein, thank you. Weinstein.
Okay, Weinstein.
Right. Yeah, Weinstein went to jail. And the nigga was begging to get out, and they was like, nah, get your old ass back in there. So that wasn't the worst of it. This was the worst of it. He then goes on to mention George Floyd. He says, I mean, like, is the cop that killed him even in jail? What? That was one of the proudest moments in black people's history.
What did one have to do with the other?
Again, this is what happens, and people follow these celebrities, not realizing that most of them don't even fucking think
and worship them.
Right. So yeah, that was him. Now this next one had me so in my feelings that my wife made a comment, and I was pissed off, dog.
Was it?
All right, so it's been said that the next Black Panther,
Ryan Gosling,
a white guy, and not only that, one of the worst white actors in movies.
Wait a minute. Whoa. What makes you say that?
Ryan Gosling is horrible.
No, he's not.
Yeah, name one movie he did good after the shit. Remember the Titans.
Stupid Crazy Love, Driver. Ryan Gosling has a lot of good movies.
You only named two.
You just said you told me name one.
You're right.
I gave you two.
Nah,
I can't agree with you on that, Ryan Gosling. I like Ryan Gosling.
So you think he'll make a good? All right, let me put it this way then. His level of acting is good for an action hero.
That part I don't know.
Because that's what the fuck he will be. He'll be an action hero.
He's done an action movie before and it wasn't bad.
What?
Driver.
He was a driver.
It was action.
He was a driver.
That's not action?
This is
so Fast and Furious not an action movie?
Nigga, you're going to be the king of Wakanda.
So, here's the thing with that situation, right? I agree he should, like, I get the point of a white guy playing a Black Panther.
I don't.
No, I'm saying I get your beef with it.
Okay.
But in the comic books, there is a white Black Panther.
And guess what? In the comic books, certain superheroes are also gay. And they weren't like that when I was growing up. When I was growing up, every Black Panther was a black person.
No.
Just like Moon Knight.
No.
I'm telling you I'm telling you from years back, bro. I don't know what they've done now. Because like right now, comic books at such a crazy shit where Robin found out that Batman was his father, but he's gay and he likes Nightwing, and like it's too much.
I'm not talking about the new age comic books.
But anyway, bottom line, it's a bad choice to have a white Black Panther, and even the worst one to have Ryan Gosling. So, I can think of at least 3 other white guys they could have used.
So give me a white guy you've been cool with it.
I wouldn't be cool with no white guy doing it, but I would still check it out if it was like Jason Statham.
Okay.
Because he's not white American. Mark Wahlberg, because he got a better build.
Fuck no.
What?
Mark Wahlberg to a Black Panther?
Nigga, did you see him in Max Payne?
Nah, not Marky Mark in the Funky
Okay,
Bunch.
well, I'd rather him than the Notebook. I tell you that shit. The fuck? Everything I seen this nigga in, he was a bitch. I watched him in some shit where he was the only American gangster and he was getting punked by his mother. That's who we gonna have as the king of Wakanda? Get the fuck out of here. Listen. I'm not agreeing with them. And just take them, absolutely. So now look, I'm so fed up with that shit in the house, right? I'm going off about it. I'm like, I don't understand why the black people involved with this movie ain't walking away from it. My wife said something. I responded. I'm like, no, fuck that, cause ain't no. If it was me, I'm not fucking with it. Right. She said, well, that's why you're not in it.
That's why you're not in it. Good fucking good.
I was hot for
good long wifey.
No, I was hot. Like she almost got punched in the back of her head.
With that one. That was the one shot kill.
Like you don't do that on Father's Day week. You don't talk to me like that. Bro. Father's Day's in a couple of days. You don't fucking talk to me like that.
When they ask you to show up to set,
you know, like, oh, is your costume fitting? Like it's fucked up. That's what I mean. A black man gets no respect. Okay, so BET Awards, you didn't see it.
I didn't watch it. I don't watch the award shows.
I'll say this. It's still the same bullshit it's always been.
BET ain't been black in a long time.
But you can tell they was desperate this year because they called Kevin Hart. And Kevin Hart brought...
Why does that make you desperate?
Because the last time they had Kevin Hart was in 2011.
I mean, but he's a great host.
He's a great host, but guess what? They also knew that having him this year, because the views ain't been that great.
Right.
Because the shows ain't been that great.
They had a bigger splash.
So they get Kevin Hart. He makes it a black tie affair. The celebrities come out. They give achievement awards to Snoop, which I don't think they should have. Yeah, I'm still mad. Kirk Franklin, who gave an amazing acceptance speech. Mm-hmm. One of the realest ones I ever heard. Jamie Foxx, who did some real bullshit. Yep. Jamie Foxx, he did some bullshit. That motherfucker talked so long, knowing Stevie Wonder was holding his award. You know Stevie can't be up there too long. At one point, Stevie walked up to him and was like, listen, man, here, this your shit.
Is that when Jamie Foxx was like, how did he know?
Right. Yeah, he's like, how did he know?
Did he know
no, fuck that. That nigga knew because he said
talking all that time.
Right, he said to that bitch, he said, how many steps? And he gave him that shit and walked off. For me, one of the dopest things was Kai Cenat, though. Because he got to be there. He got to stream it. He came out with Kevin and Drewski, and they did a little, whatever. But it was funny.
Yeah.
That Kendrick won, I think, Album of the Year, and he's walking backstage, him and SZA. He says what's up to Kai. Says nothing. Doesn't even look Drewski's way.
Why not? He don't fuck with Drewski?
No. Drewski is Team Drake.
Oh, I mean...
No, fuck that. You got to pick a side. You heard what Kendrick said. Nigga, I stop fucking with my grandmama if she don't see it my way.
You don't got to pick a side. Man.
Yeah, shit. Yes, the fuck you do. But it's about to be bad for Kai. Mad. It's about to be bad for Kai because he's about to do a live stream with Drake. Yeah. He did something with Chase. I think Chase or Chime. And you had to submit videos, so him and Drake are going to go live and watch the videos. Hey, listen, but man, the irony is Drake is doing this at the exact same time that Kendrick concert is taking place in Toronto.
Yeah. Drake is strategic.
No, he's not strategic. Listen, he's a bitch. Doom, doom, doom. All right.
You can't expect these people to pass up on money opportunities because you don't like somebody. Can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Nah. This is why I don't listen. Let me explain something to you. And like even with the Black Panther shit. Yes, I get it. This is my business. Even with Snoop, because Snoop, he came back and listen, he doubled back on some trying to explain himself for being at Trump's thing again. And clearly he still don't get what people was mad at because he's about, that's my friend, that's my guy. I've been doing business with him for over 30 years. So 30 years is much more important than 30 minutes. Here's my thing though. If you've been doing business with a motherfucker that long, there's nothing wrong with you going, I'm going to sit this one out. It ain't like Snoop is hurting.
That's true.
It ain't like he's hurting. You could have sat this one out, bro. Because that 30 minutes has a lot of people that helped you along those 30 years now looking at you funny.
Right.
You got people that was like really upset that BET gave him an award. Rightfully so, nigga. You straight up just dick ride Donald Trump, played for him after you talked about who's cooning for him, and you end up cooning. Anyway.
Dick ride's gonna ride.
Yeah, it was horrible. But all in all, the pieces that I saw of the BET Awards, it was good. But it's one thing about the BET Awards that has never changed. Never, ever, 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 ever changed. Their sound is horrible. A. Marie came out and they made that girl sound like she did not know how to fucking sing. I was like, ooh, let me come back. I had to come back. So yeah, that was that. All right. This one is a little, it's fucked up. I can't even put it no other way. 2-year-old boy was missing for a month. And they found him in the Bronx River. And his father did it. They found footage of his father throwing a bag in the Bronx River the night that they said he went missing. Now, this boy was missing for a whole month. I don't understand what makes people kill their children. I have 5 babies, and I don't give a fuck how old they are. They are still my babies. I have 5 babies. And yeah, they may piss me off.
Absolutely.
Where I want to shake them till they just shaking. But I would never want to kill them. There's nothing they can do that would make me want to kill them. Unless they try to kill me. You try to kill me, I'm taking your ass out. Point blank, period.
Self-defense.
Right, self-defense. I stand your ground, Lord, no matter where I'm at. But, yeah, so I hope and pray that this motherfucker doesn't get off light. I hope and pray he's not one of those that gets released early because we don't have nobody to prosecute, no shit like that. I hope that they put him in the darkest, dirtiest part of whatever prison with the biggest, blackest, gay motherfuckers they can find. And I hope they use his asshole like a doorbell every fucking day. Going back to the BET Awards. This one is called Wale, You're Such a Clown. Did you hear about this?
That costume, I didn't recognize him.
He was in his feelings.
He went back like, yo, you making me look bad.
Yo, you made me look crazy. That was crazy outside. Because Kyle walked past me. He's like, yo, what's up? How you? This, that, and the third, whatever. There was a lot of that going on, though. And what my thing is this. Like, recently, it didn't get much traction. But recently, Just Hilarious got into it with a comedian. Because she didn't know who he was. Y'all celebrities have to realize that after a certain amount of years, who's popping and relevant, they're not going to know you if you're not popping and relevant. Nigga, this is Wale. When the last time we got a song from Wale?
It's been a while. It's been a while.
This nigga Casanat is he's doing too much to be. Oh shit! And then he didn't just do it once. He approached them twice. See, Kai needed a friend like me who'd have been like, "Nigga, suck my dick. Go make a song. Get up from under Rick Ross' titty, you bitch." Anyway,
I don't know how I felt about that. Like, I don't think he should have pressed him the way he pressed him about it.
But I
also do feel like Kai should have known who it was.
Why? If I never listened to your music, you never came across my radar.
Who could say they never listened to Wale? You listened to Wale before.
I can't tell you 2 Wale songs.
You listen to Wale. You probably didn't know the Wale song. You listened to Wale before.
Okay. Who?
Pineapples was fire.
Pineapples.
PYT. Fire.
PYT?
Yeah.
The only PYT I know is Michael Jackson. Where did you come from, baby?
You got to live in the 80s.
Won't you? What?
You got to stop living in the 80s.
I don't live in the 80s because PYT came out in the 70s. Anyway.
Even worse.
No, but I'm just saying, it's like, you have to understand, like, here's an example of why I say you got to relax. Jay-Z was on the train. Jay-Z was on the train in Brooklyn, sitting next to an old white woman. And she looked at him and she said, "Why is everybody going so crazy? Are you some type of celebrity or something?" And he said, "Nah, I'm nobody."
I'm just an old white woman, though. You don't expect the old white woman to know Jay-Z.
Okay, so how old is Wale?
How
old is Wale? Let's
not that old.
Okay, is he over 30?
Maybe.
Definitely. Fucking definitely. The nigga was out when Black Thought was rapping. Definitely. Fuck out of here. Casanat is barely 26. Nigga, our levels of music is different. No, the fuck he shouldn't.
How old do you think Wale is?
Okay, how about this? He didn't even know who Da Brat was.
That's more understanding than Wale. Da Brat was rhyming in what? Early 2000s?
But she's still, listen, nigga, she's still relevant.
Wale probably had a song in like 2018, 2019.
But she's still relevant in social media with Judy, her baby mother.
Nah, bro.
Like, I just honestly feel.
Should he have ran up on him? No.
I honestly feel you can't get mad when these new age young motherfuckers don't know you. Especially when your shit was like, it's not like you got a bunch of footage out on social media and shit like that. Like, nigga, Dragon got more content than him.
Nah.
Yes, he do. Dragon do. You better punch in Dragon. Dragon do a freestyle on YouTube every fucking day.
I ain't never heard one.
That nigga, you might not have heard him, but they up there. I bet you got more. I bet you got more than Wale. All right. So here we go. YouTuber. This content shit is getting out of hand. Absolutely. I honestly, Mav, I almost shut this shit down in fear of what could become. A YouTuber in Vegas kills another YouTuber and his wife. Their beef was over flagged content. He walked up on him, mind you, he did a live earlier in the day talking about how he was looking for him, where he's at, because he gonna find him, yada, 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 yada. The nigga pulls up on Fremont because dude let it know where he was gonna be. He's out there with his wife. You see the dude walk up, and the wife was like, "Don't you come over here starting no shit." And you see him, he just pulled the gun. Bop, bop, pop the nigga. He wasn't even paying her no attention. So she runs, and she tries to pick up the phone, exactly, on the strip. He goes, she picks up the phone, he shoots her. Yeah. Over flagged content.
It's ridiculous.
Exactly, babe. Brat, whack ass. Brat was in her feelings. You know what? That's going back to that real quick. You know what I think it is? Because I forgot I wanted to say this.
Yo.
I think what it is that because the people who have their feelings against Casanat are people who aren't popping.
Of course.
So they're trying to latch on to the newest, hottest thing, and they're mad. Wait, they both didn't even have that big of a following. Right. They barely had, going back to the motherfuckers that killed each other, that got shot. Neither one of them had a big
following. It wasn't even lit like that.
Right. Like but it's getting crazy.
Nah, it's ridiculous.
Like, niggas is doing too much to go viral.
This influencer stuff, this streaming stuff, it's ridiculous out here.
Like, yo, I just
pranks and the stuff and all that. Some of them just be dumb.
Like, I come across some shit. You know, the newest shit now. I don't know what it is. Everybody got a content house.
Yeah.
With fighting and drinking going on, and like that's all that's going on is they're just fighting, drinking, and smoking. That's all it is. And they get these girls. Yo, let me tell you something. And I said to my son, I hope you get you an older bitch. Cause these young girls are looking hit, my nigga.
Absolutely.
I don't know, yo.
Absolutely.
Listen, I don't care if it's a baddie or what. They all are looking. How the fuck you looking like you 35? Talking about I got school tomorrow.
They living a rough life, bro. They wearing themselves out
because it's too much grabber and not enough water.
Drink water.
Drink get some water. Sleep. Go to sleep.
Mind your business.
You ain't gotta drink Don Q every day, bitch. Like, and then the niggas is looking bad.
Yeah.
The nigga, cause they just not washing they fucking skin. Niggas skin. How the fuck your face look like leather? And you 19, nigga. All the way up until I was about 30, I had soft baby fucking skin because when I was growing up, our mothers used to put Vaseline on our fucking face to take us to school. And that shit, I don't know what it did. It saved my youthfulness for about 10 fucking years. Yeah. All right. Let's talk about straw. Okay. All right. So, you didn't see it, or you did see it?
I saw it.
Okay. So, what did you think?
It was good. It was good.
Okay.
A little predictable.
Okay.
Except for the plot twist at the end.
That plot twist was crazy.
You know what's crazy about the plot twist?
You was expecting
I thought it made the movie worse.
You do?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you.
I thought it made the movie.
Ladies and gentlemen, we might spoil it. Sorry. Go ahead.
I thought it made the movie a little dumb. Because I can get the whole, you just imagine your daughter's there and you're not dealing with the fact that she's dead yet. Mm-hmm. I can get that. But some of the shit that happened during that day or during that, when she was in that state of mind was like, yeah, no. Like, that's just stupid. Like, some of it didn't
like
make
what?
sense.
Like what? Because if we spoil it, we spoil it. You should have seen it by now. It's on Netflix. Like what?
Like the whole ACS situation. Like that was just extreme.
What, them taking the baby?
Yeah.
Or her seeing them taking the baby?
Her seeing them take the baby, her arguing with them taking the baby, her arguing with the teacher, and it's like, well, it was never a fucking baby or ACS.
It was never.
Like, never. Like, that was like, all right, that's extreme, Tyler.
But no, because...
Like Tata, that's extreme.
All right, so you know what that was like? Here's my thing about the movie. I think it was a good movie.
I think it was a good movie. It wasn't a great movie.
It wasn't like Sinners. See how people did with Sinners? Oh, Sinners is a movie of the fucking year. No, it's not. Listen... Every woman who has had a bad day wants to act like this movie is the end all to be all. Listen, we've all had bad days. Some of us have bad years. But the movie was good. The plot twist of the baby being dead already fucked me up, and it made me like the movie. You know why? Because up until that point, I was sitting there going, this shit is... the female version of John Q.
It's really John Q with a period.
It's really John Q with titties. They took instead of the hospital and the heart, she's in the bank trying to cash her check so she can get $40 to get her baby so she can eat lunch. Baby, that's dead.
Yeah.
No baby died the day before.
No baby, no lunch.
No baby, no lunch, but the baby died the day before. So she's, in her mind, she's flipping back and forward to when the baby was alive and when the baby died. In the midst of all of this, she goes to work. She gets fired. She races to the school. Now, this is all before you find out this bullshit. Asthma. In her mind, before she realized the baby's gone, she goes up to the baby school. They called her from while she was at work. The school calls her. She goes up to the school, and ACS takes away the baby. No, Shirley Shepard was in the bank.
The bank manager.
In the bank. So now she gets back to the job because he gave her 30 goddamn minutes. She took too long. He saw her go in the fucking bank, so he fires her. So now she goes home because the landlord told her, bitch, I'm gonna put you out because you ain't giving me my motherfucking money, but she's with her baby. So supposedly, landlord was giving her a little bit of time, but she couldn't give her that much more. So she goes to work. When she comes home, all her shit is out in the street. As it's out in the street, as she sees it's out in the street, guess what happens? It starts raining. Tyler Perry knows how to pour this shit on. Yeah. She's in her car with a suspended license and suspended registration. She gets in an accident with a racist fucking cop who says, I'm gonna make this bitch pay. Ironically, when she goes to the bank, who's the cop they show on the camera? The racist fucking cop that she ran into in the fucking car accident. So now, on top of everything, she's scared to come out the bank because she thinks this motherfucker gonna kill her. But here was the shit. This is what pissed me off. It was two things. One, I get it. They was trying to make her seem like she wasn't there for a malicious reason. But some of that shit, I was like, come the fuck on. Two niggas ran out the bank while she's supposed to be holding the bank hostage. One of the bank tellers goes live while this shit is happening, and she never see the goddamn phone. Mm-hmm. You mean to tell me, even when you realize about the cameras, you didn't look around to see if there was any more cameras and see that goddamn phone sitting right there?
Yeah, but it was good. It wasn't great. It wasn't what people making it seem.
But I will say, and I gotta say this though, the motherfuckers who said that Tiana Taylor is ugly,
all right,
y'all are wildin'.
She is.
All right, we not even gonna do that. We not even gonna have that conversation.
Bro, as soon as she came on the screen, my first words was,
you know why? Because they gave her Cicely Tyson's wig. I don't see it. No, Tiana
Taylor. That's one consistent thing in Tyler Perry movies. It's some bad fucking wigs.
Right, bad wigs on the men and the women.
So before we get off the subject of this movie, I want to say this, right?
Okay.
Same thing with this and Sinners.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna lie. I think black people do this the most. Stop saying every movie has a deeper meaning, and if you don't get it, you're not woke. Shut the fuck up, you fake woke people.
But that's, you know, I'm gonna tell you what that is. That, you know what that is? That's when you press record on your phone and you don't know what else to say.
Like, I hate that. Listen, you missed the point.
Listen, people are still doing it. You got white people now doing it for Sinners. Oh, the contrast in the hats because one was with the Italian gang and the other one was with the Irish gang. And how the fuck you know? Maybe it was just that was the style hat they like.
It's they do it too much.
But this is what I hate. I hate that. All right. Like when I was growing up, I could like a movie. But for me to say it was the best movie I ever seen,
nah.
It had to have something to it. And every movie can't have that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sinners was the movie of the year. Now Tyler Perry, he's done it. He's done his thing again. Now, here's the shit though. And I don't know. I'm not a fan of Tyler Perry movies either. So the reason why I watched it was because of all of the feedback I was seeing. Mm-hmm. People, if you had a child, you'll feel this, that, third. So when I saw that, I was like, all right, let me peep it. But as good as it was still pretty much the same formula of a black woman going through hell.
Yep.
Like, Tyler, I get it. You cater to the women. You cater to a particular type of woman too. I get that. But at what point do you do something for the men that are going through similar shit? Daddy's Little Girls was not it. It was a good movie. But when you look at let's look when you look at all of them, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, all of the ones that he did around, why did I get mad? It wasn't him, was it? No, that's probably why I liked it.
No, that was Tyler Perry. Why I Get Married is Tyler Perry.
Okay, I think I just liked it because of Jill Scott. But what I'm saying is, in every movie he does, men ain't shit.
Men ain't shit.
And the men that saved them,
light skinned
niggas or white niggas. And in this one,
bad braid wig.
And in this one, it was another woman. It was another woman. And the strongest supportive to her was Sherry Shepherd. Now, don't get it twisted. It was dope, like the relationship that they built under that circumstance. But goddamn it, Tyler, I'm pretty sure when you get up in the morning, you realize you got a dick. When are you gonna write something about the men that are fucking straight? Okay, even that. You know what? At this point, I'll take a gay movie from Tyler. Yeah, I know he is. And it's crazy because nobody pays attention how certain people will not work with him. And there are people that have come out and said, Samuel L. Jackson came out and said, I will never work with Tyler Perry. Denzel Washington, I will never work with Tyler Perry. Colin Powell, I think that's his name. Clifton Powell, the one who played in Dead Presidents. He was the pimp.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
He played Pinky and Friday.
I know you're talking about. I don't know the crazy.
Something Powell. But he said he would never work with Tyler Perry. And I think it's because you can, like, as a black man, you can't see yourself in nothing that he does. Nothing.
You're going to be the villain.
You're going to be the villain. You're going to be the fucking villain. Yeah, Clifton Powell. Thank you. Clifton Powell. Yeah, Clifton Powell. Like, he was like, yeah, I'll never. And that's why he started, Cuddy. Yeah, you go. Baby, this is Cuddy. Suck it, nigga. Yeah, that was Cuddy. Right. All right, so this is the last since you've been gone. Ooh. Yeah, we've been the whole episode. We've been running. How long we been yapping? Huh? God damn it, a half an hour. Jeez, I told you it was a lot. Stevenson versus Beasley in the one-on-one for $200K.
Was it $200K?
No, it became $200K. Originally it was $100K, but then during the face-off, that nigga was like, bet that $200. Better, you want to put another $100 on it?
Ching.
What did you think of it?
I'm not gonna lie, you probably gonna be surprised, but I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch it?
I think I forgot when it was actually coming on, and I was probably busy doing something else, but I didn't watch it. I seen how, but I will say this: going into it, I knew Beasley was gonna win.
Why?
Because Beasley is a one-on-one player. Like, this is what he does.
Yeah, he definitely is surreal for them. You said this is what he do.
Yeah, one-on-one is what he does. Like, he's not with the team concept. He's not with, like, everything else that comes with being on a team. Mm-hmm. But, like, give me the ball, I'm going to go get a bucket. That's just what he does. And Lance is a great player, but he's not a great one-on-one player.
Well, he didn't look that great of a player.
Nah, he's not.
Bees had him. Like, when he started attacking people in the audience, I said, yo, this nigga got him.
You done.
You got it. He got him.
You done.
Mind you,
Focus ain't even there no more.
Beasley never, the most reaction Beasley had was after he won. And people was running up and he's like, don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm looking at this nigga. I said, he is about to crash out on everybody.
Yeah, he's a
don't touch him. Out. Don't touch him. Because he wasn't high no more. The only people that got emotion from him was his girl and some little kid, I'm assuming it was his baby, that had the belt. He smiled and gave him a hug. You know, he kissed his girl. Mm-hmm. And then you had to catch him on his live when he got back to his room. That's when you seen the human side of him. He's like, yeah, nigga, I got smoke. I need some ice cream. You know. But, yo, and it's crazy. I don't like the fact that people can't just give that man his accolades for what he did.
Right.
Because now you got all these has-been or former players. Oh, yeah, because he wouldn't do that to me.
Yeah, he would.
Carmelo Anthony, I'm not losing. I've never lost a one-on-one. It's the first time for everything. I think his name is Joe Dumas. No, it's not Joe Dumas. No.
Joe Johnson?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, look.
I don't know about that one, though.
No, listen what he said, and it pissed me off. Yeah, because, I mean, you know, they talking to me. Like, basically, his shit was the money wasn't big enough. If you want me to come down there and play him, I need X amount of money. Here's my question. What are you doing right now that's so impressive that...
Big three.
Huh?
Big three.
Lance do big three and Beasley do big three.
Well, out of everybody you named, Joe Johnson is the one that could probably talk that talk.
Why?
Because one-on-one, unstoppable. Like, his name was ISO Joe.
Yeah, I know.
Because that's what Atlanta did, was like, give the ball to Joe Johnson, let him go get a bucket. Like, he was unguardable. He's unguardable one-on-one. Beasley is unguardable one-on-one, too. But the thing is, like, they're both one-on-one players.
But so you know why I would give it to Beasley? You know why I give it to Beasley?
Oh, with Joe Johnson? Why?
Because the hungry person is always going to work harder.
I agree with
you. And these niggas, that's what fucked Lance Stevenson up. That's what fucked him up because he's too comfortable. The nigga came in all his flash, all his glitz, all his glamour. Bees came in some regular ass sweatpants and a t-shirt.
It was like the back. It was like the rapping now.
Yeah, it was like the DMX of basketball, nigga. Like no.
I mean, going wrong. Beasley's a dog. Like he's a straight dog. But Joe Johnson's skill wise 101 is tough. Like very, very tough.
Well, I hope they get together because I'm going to be
about the same size and all that. So yeah, it'd be a tough 1-on-1. Well, Melo, I actually think Beasley would beat Melo.
I think he would too. I'm telling you, bro. From what I saw, he a different kind of old nigga. He ain't that old of an old nigga.
And I think Beasley's not that old either.
Right. He's not.
He's just been on the league for a while, so people think he's like mad.
And he smoked hella bud, so
he get high as shit.
Yeah, he smoked hella bud, so he looked older. All right, here we go. So now we're getting into the topic. Finally. When you hear the term black fatigue, what do you think?
Just the wear and tear that black people have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. And at some point, for some of us, almost all of us, at some point, you're going to get tired. You're going to wear down. And you're not going to have the strength every day that you need to have. That's what black fatigue means to me.
When I first heard it, you know what I thought? Hate you black bastards. You stink. I hate your black skin. I hate your black hair. I hate black pepper. I hate the black keys on the piano. I hate my gums because they black. I hate Whoopi Goldberg's lips. I hate the back of Forrest Whitaker's neck. Ha! And most of all, I hate that black ass Wesley Snipes. Get your ass in there. Yeah, I thought it was something about just being tired of black people. So, because, like, honestly, that's where I'm at.
Nah, you're a black person. Like, black people.
Like, I love my people, but I'm tired of this shit right now. But here we go. Black fatigue, also known as racial battle fatigue, is a term used to describe the cumulative physical, mental, and emotional toll of experiencing racism. It's a form of stress response that arises from the constant exposure to and dealing with discrimination, prejudice, microaggressions, and systematic racism. So basically, you tired of being black. You're tired of being black. It's not about being tired of other black people. It's you're tired of being black.
Yeah, tired of dealing with what we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis.
Right. So the causes: daily microaggressions of disrespect, subtle and overt acts of racism such as stereotypes, biased assumptions, and dismissive remarks. So, like the people who are at the hotel, like I saw this video. This lady, she was at a hotel. She goes down to get breakfast, and the bitch who just started her shift is like, "Excuse me, do you belong in here?"
Right.
And she's like, "What do you mean, do I belong in here?" "Oh, because I didn't see you in here."
Right.
And so when she asked her, she's like, "Well, when did you start?" She said, "I started at 11 a.m. this morning." And Shorty was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Well, I've been here since last night, bitch." You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's along that. Constant exposure to news about racial injustice and violence. Heightened distress and trauma from seeing and hearing about incidents of racial violence against black people. The best example I can think of for that was Carl Rittenhouse. You ready? Here we go. We are so used to watching us as black people get fucked over by the justice system.
Yeah.
We were mad at Kyle Rittenhouse because he got off. Here's my thing, and this is why I say it was no reason for us to get mad. He didn't kill no black people. He killed 2 white people. Why are we mad?
Because there's another white person getting
God damn it, these motherfucking cops. Okay, do you think they would have did that if no? It's just like right now, I'm loving the fact that you got black people telling other black people, don't get involved with these protests right now. This shit ain't got nothing to do with us. It don't. Because them the same motherfuckers who voted for him, the same motherfuckers who come over here and act like they're not one of us. I'm not Black B. Yes, the fuck you are. You're finding out right now. Need to constantly prove worth. The pressure to be twice as good to be considered equal due to systemic inequities and ingrained biases. So, you work with Jacob, and Jacob comes in at 9:30. Nobody says nothing.
Right.
You come in at 9 o'clock, and it's an issue. So you break in there to get there at 8:40 every goddamn day, and you don't even get paid for that additional 20 minutes. And don't even
get noticed because that one day you're gonna come in late, they're gonna make it a big deal.
Exactly. Lack of trust and belonging in institutions, feeling isolated, tokenized, or forced to assimilate in workplaces and other settings. So I guess that's like, if you're going to college, don't go to the goddamn college that ain't got a black fraternity.
Right.
Because you feel left out. Physical and emotional exhaustion, feeling drained and worn out from the mental and emotional burden of dealing with racism. I don't know if I've ever experienced that one. Because I'm the type of person where if the racism comes to me, goddamn it, I'm gonna deal with it. You know what I'm saying? That's probably for the passive aggressive people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Or just the people, I don't want no confrontation.
Right.
Like, fuck that. I come outside expecting some type of confrontation. Stress, anxiety, and depression, increased levels of these mental health challenges as a result of chronic racial stress. Hypervigilance, feeling constantly on guard and needing to be aware of potential threats and discriminatory acts. That's the ones, the man is always, they on you. The ones you, nigga, relax. Right. Everything ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's black and white, but everything ain't black and white. Psychological health problems. Chronic stress can lead to long-term physical ailments. Oh, no, it says physiological health problems. Chronic stress can lead to long-term physical ailments like high blood pressure and heart disease. What up, KJ, my guy? Loss of confidence and self-worth. And they had a couple others, right? Let me see what we have. We got mental and emotional well-being, your physical health, professional life, overall life. In essence, black fatigue is a valid and enduring response to the historical and ongoing realities of racism and its detrimental effects on the lives of black people. It's crucial to acknowledge and understand this fatigue as a real issue with significant consequence. So before I get into the next half of this, what do you think of that? Like, do you think that it's an actual thing?
Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely. I believe it's a real thing. I believe it's something that we deal with. Some survive it, some don't. Mm-hmm. Some learn how to maneuver around it. Some let it overtake them.
Okay, so what's one thing that you would say that would help deal with that?
So I always tell my daughter, right? Because we're black, of course, we have extra obstacles and extra things that we have to do and the way we're looked at. So I feel like putting yourself in position as far as schooling, as far as like degrees and taking opportunities that's out there for black people that some of us don't take advantage of, to put yourself in a situation where your skin tone, your race can't play a part in any decisions based on you trying to get somewhere in life, you trying to get a job, or you trying to be into something like, well, we gotta follow this person because they got everything they need. So we, you know what I'm saying? It'll be hard for us to be like, we don't fuck with you.
But you know, that's when they come with the you're overqualified.
Well, that depends on what you're going for.
But even still,
I mean, you can't have like a bachelor's degree and like, well, I can't get this job at McDonald's.
Sure you can. Do you know what you need to be a motherfucking McDonald's manager?
No, I mean like a regular fry, like a fry cook.
I'm just saying, you gotta work your way up. You know what I think? Honestly, I feel one of the things that we can do to stop or alleviate a lot of the black fatigue, stop trying to be places we're not wanted. Here's what I mean. This is what I mean. I go to Golden Corral, right? I go to Golden Corral in Delaware. From the moment I walk in, I feel uncomfortable. I feel the racism. I see the bullshit. They coming at me crazy. Why am I going to stay?
Why are you going to keep going?
Why am I going to stay and why am I going to go back?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I took the family and we went to Connecticut, Hartford. Got into a real bad racial incident at the mall. I'm not going to that mall no more. There's other malls that I can go to, the same stores, the same shit, the same prices, and I don't have to deal with that.
Right.
Certain states, we know good and goddamn well they don't want us there. Why the fuck are we trying to live there?
I agree with that. I do.
I mean, I get it. Oh, you don't want the next person to dictate your life, but guess what? My thing is this. It's just like this. This is my mindset. If I don't need a haircut, I'm not going in the barbershop.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not gonna go somewhere where I know beyond the shadow of a fucking doubt they don't want me in here. I'm not shopping in the stores. I'm not doing none of that. And I'm not, you know what? Because it's funny to me. Like, I used to always see this shit at the bodega, and I never understood it. Why am I going to stand there and argue with you and make you take my money?
Right.
When I can go to another store and I don't have to worry about half the bullshit. Oh, yeah, while we're talking about stores, you know they're trying to pass a law to make it where cats being in the grocery stores is no longer a problem.
Wait. When it wasn't ever a problem.
I guess in the white neighborhoods it's a problem. So they're trying to make it now.
I go into Poppy's store, there's no cat, I'm probably going to pull away.
Right, because if
not a good store.
If it's no cat, then I think I know it's a front.
Yeah, y'all selling all the shit in here.
So now what they're gonna do is they're gonna take it's a whole program, and the bodega owners, they enroll in the program. Your cat gets free vaccinations, all types of shit like that, if it passes. But yeah, going back to that. So like, it's certain stores I won't go into.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know what comes with going in that store. It's just like, I told you, I don't go to Golden Crust no more because of the fucking attitude. Mm. Because I know and understand the power of my money, the power of my presence. Yeah, you might make $1 million, but part of that $1 million ain't gonna come from me.
Right.
I'd rather take my money and give it to these motherfuckers.
Nah, I'm big on that too. I'm big on not spending my money certain places.
Right.
Just off the shrimp. That's off principle. Like,
and sometimes it's not even about spending your money. Like, for instance, when I was growing up, right, it was just certain places we didn't go.
Right.
It wasn't because we were scared, but we didn't go to Bensonhurst. We didn't go to Howard Beach because we was scared. I'm not going front. But for the most part, we moved around New York in the places where we knew we were accepted. Mm-hmm. Why go over here to fucking Bensonhurst where they're going to fuck around and probably want to chase me out?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I can go chill in Far Rock and be good.
But it also goes back into, and it goes into the whole spending your money with your people, which we don't do that. You know what I mean? You look at other cultures, other races, most of them, they spend their money within their people, with their people in their community. We want to go to Fifth Ave. We want to do all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, you can go to the store in the neighborhood that might be owned by a black person, but I'm not going to go to that store. I'm going to go over here with the Poppies and all that. No disrespect to, Poppy store. I love Poppy store. I love Experience neighborhood. But it's like, that goes back to that. Why you said, I'm going to go over here and spend my money with these people who don't even like me when I can spend my money with
it's just like
over here.
I was watching. My wife was watching it. I wasn't really watching, but she was watching, so I guess I was watching it. She was watching Casanat's pool party, and everybody in there had something from Balenciaga.
Right.
And I said to myself, I wonder how much money would Balenciaga make if black people didn't buy it. How much money would Louis make if black people didn't buy it? Mind you, I just saw they got a chocolate Louis book bag.
That just sounds fire.
No, no, babe. How much was it? If you still on, how much was the book bag? And you can eat everything on the book bag. I think it was like $800-900 fucking dollars. But I'm not spending $800-900 on no chocolate.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. The difference, though, right?
Unless it's shaped like Erykah Badu.
One of the differences what you just said, as far as like how much money would they make if black people didn't buy it. I'm gonna tell you something that don't get talked about. What the white people or wealthy white people are buying from Louis and Balenciaga is different from what the black people are buying.
Right.
Like
they'll buy the plain ass T-shirt.
No, not even that. They'll buy the shit. They'll buy the bag that's $2K.
I was talking about the Louis book bag, the chocolate Louis book bag. How much was it? What'd you say?
Like they'll buy the bag that's $2K. Mm-hmm. but the Real About It badge is $500. So even though they're gonna lose a portion of money if we stop buying,
I think it's the other way around. I think for the most part, white people will buy the $500 bag because it was $275. You sure? I could have swore it was more than that.
No, I'm talking about the high end white people. I'm talking about the high end white people who really believe in high end retail.
Oh, well, but you gotta understand their money is different.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
No, but our problem is we want to wear this shit that we know. Like, you know how many niggas I see in the projects with Louis on?
Stupid.
You in the projects?
Stupid. You probably paid your whole month rent.
And with all that Louis, I bet your rent ain't paid up to date.
Right. You getting eviction notice. You getting behind.
You getting the pink card.
Because the one thing that black people will do is we want to impress other people.
Right.
So we want to buy something and wear something. I want to wear a pair of sneakers that is expensive.
Right.
I might not even like these shits.
No matter how ugly they are, how bad they hurt my feet. When I sit
next to you,
right.
He paid $100 for those.
Right.
It's stupid as shit to me.
So look, let's take a few minutes and let's talk about black fatigue on a real level.
Okay.
All right. So let's talk about black fatigue, being tired of the shit that black people are doing.
Oh, that black.
Yeah. We wasn't getting away from that.
Black people are doing.
That black people are doing that you're
tired of. Oh, I got one.
Okay.
I'm tired of black people. It's like a dude will go to a job interview, right? And he'll walk in with his do-rag on, just fitted on, his shirt is now buttoned up, whatever, right? And they don't get the job, and they'll leave on this like, well, that was some racist shit.
Right.
I ain't get the job because I wasn't white.
Oh, yeah.
No, motherfucker.
They didn't give me the white boy. No, nigga, because you came here looking like you was going to rob the joint.
Right. Like, we have to stop, like you said earlier. Yes, there are definitely some things that happen to us, and it happens because we are black, and there's racism, yes. But there are also some things that has nothing to do with race.
Not only that, here's one. We have to stop acting like we're right when we're dead fucking wrong. Especially in incidents with the cops. Mm-hmm. Right? You get pulled over because you were speeding. Because your tints is too dark. You know your tints is too dark. But you don't give a fuck because it's your motherfucking car. So if you don't give a fuck when it's your motherfucking car and the cops pull you over, you take the ticket. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, but you can't take the ticket because you riding dirty.
Right.
So now you think talking greasy to this cop, telling this cop, I know my motherfucking rights. Yo, let me record this shit because my lawyer's a beast, is going to make him go away. No, what happens? Step out of the car, sir. Yep. And for anybody who's listening, and even if you're not listening, listen to this. If you're fighting with the cops, be it verbally, physically, and you end up in handcuffs, you lost. It's over. You lost. Stop fighting. Yo, I be watching these videos. I told you I be watching the videos. Yo, niggas is still fighting. You got 9 cops on you. That's the funniest shit to me. Watching cops try to handcuff people. It's like trying to change a baby. They're shitting. Like, they can't get it. You see 9 motherfuckers on one person. Right? So this is the one thing that pisses me off. As soon as, like, they're gangsters and gorillas until the cuffs get put on.
Oh, yeah.
Once the cuffs are put on, now, it's racial. Oh, y'all some racist fucking cops. Now they want to spew all of this bullshit that they didn't learn from the Black Lives Matter organization. Whenever I say bullshit and I say Black Lives Matter in the same breath, I mean the organization. Because remember, they went on social media and they were like, oh, you own the situation. No, you don't. Oh, all you have to do is ask for a supervisor. Mm-hmm. Have you ever went anywhere and you was like, let me speak to the supervisor, and the motherfucker go, I am the supervisor? That shit don't mean nothing. Not only that, this is the law. You have broken the law.
Right.
Or they believe you have broken the law. Right. Or it looked like you broke the law. Or smelled like you broke the law. Asking for a supervisor is something you do when your order is wrong.
Yeah.
Not when you found with a gun. Not when you found shoplifting out of fucking Target. Oh, I like to speak to a supervisor because you being rude to me. Nigga, you broke the law.
I don't gotta be nice to you. You're a criminal at this
point.
You're
lucky I didn't shoot you. Nah, yo, I'm telling you, bro, if I was a cop, it'd be a lot of tased motherfuckers. And then this one is hilarious to me. Now, mind you, it's not like I'm a dick rider for the cops. But right is right, wrong is wrong.
Absolutely.
Funniest shit to me is the young motherfuckers who tell cops, and it used to happen when I was growing up. But I believed it when I was growing up. Yo, if you put that badge gun down, I'll fuck you up. Y'all niggas can't fight nowadays.
First of all, there's a lot of cops that grew up being pussy and they became a cop, and we get that, right? There's also a lot of fucking cops that are regular people under that badge and will beat the shit out of you barehanded.
How about the ones who love their job? And these motherfuckers, they're either on patrol or in the fucking gym. Y'all niggas don't work out at all. Like, do you not understand that part of a cop's requirement is being in some type of fucking shape?
Because the only reason why they say that, because they know they won't do it.
Right.
Because as soon as you get that one cop, they go, okay, cool.
Because I've seen it.
Watch the energy change.
Yeah, I seen a Spanish cop in the Bronx. The nigga was like, oh, okay. Yeah, he started taking shit off. Change. The nigga was like, oh, yeah, so why? So your men's could jump me?
Exactly.
No.
So y'all can rush me now and be, no, this is what you wanted. I agree. And I also don't like when you record just like verbally abusing a cop for no apparent
reason. Like, you know who annoys me? They call auditors.
Yes. Auditors.
They annoy the fuck. Like, I want to watch one of them get shot in the face. And I know I'm not supposed to say that. I know it's wrong, and I'm sorry. But, yo, you can't just be walking up, recording people, and get mad when they tell you not to.
I hate that because
fuck. It's my amendment right.
I hate that.
And guess what? What you fail to realize also, there's amendment right to bear arms and protect me and mine.
But first of all, I just hate and I find myself having a disagreement so many times on social media. I hate by law, you can record public property or public sidewalk. You can.
But
I am not public property.
Right. I am not. Nowhere near my public property.
So I don't want you to fucking record me. I don't want you to fucking record me. If I punch you in your face for recording me, I'm in my right. It's my law to knock your fucking head off because you fucking had a camera in my face. Like,
if I fling your phone across the street.
Like, I hate that. I hate that way of thinking. Like, I'm not public property, bro.
Right. All right. One more black fatigue. I don't like how our women, and this is of every age, don't really care about how they look.
Oh, yeah. It's getting bad out here.
Like, either they're getting BBLs that don't look right. Mm-hmm. They're putting outfits on that don't look right. Like, there was a time when a woman took 3 hours to get ready because she had to make sure. Right. She wanted to make sure that everything looked right. Now these heifers is taking maybe 10 minutes and 15 and 7 of that is putting gel on a fucking lace front and the Rambo strap. They don't even wear perfume no more. You know how many bitches I walk past smelling like grabber?
You be smelling like you.
Right. No, nigga, because I put oil on, nigga. I leave that smell like Egyptian.
I meant like that. Just smell like straight dudes. Like.
Yeah, and then the dudes, listen, let me tell you something. Men, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. There's nothing wrong with changing your outfit. Serious. You'll see motherfuckers in the same Nike Tech for a whole week. There's a nigga in my building. You know how people describe him?
Nike Tech.
Tall, brown skin, always got the Jets jersey on. Hope you're not watching.
And that's what it be. Like, you wear some shit that stands out over and over.
Over and over.
Bro.
Like, listen.
The fucking Mark Sanchez jersey, bro. Listen, like, we know you don't have multiple
He started out with a Jets jersey. Now that shit is Ravens.
Shit is
Yo! TS. Right.
Black fatigue, I'm tired of. we got to stop thinking being ratchet is cool.
Yes.
Well, I got one better. I got a better one.
Yes, go.
Having multiple kids and multiple baby daddies is not a flex.
Right. Here's a black fatigue that, okay, it's 2-part. Part 1, I'm tired of, I don't go through it, thank God, because I'm married, but I see it. And I guess that's where my fatigue comes from. I'm tired of women thinking that men have to pay for their time, for their company, for their energy. But on the other side of that, I'm tired of the niggas that keep enabling that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Absolutely.
Because you got a lot of niggas out here just so they can be seen with shorty because the BBL look okay. Or just be, whatever. They're feeding that shit.
Here's the thing with that, right? Once you say, oh, you gotta pay to take me on a date, or you gotta pay this and pay that, or you gotta pay for you're a prostitute.
Right. Somebody just said that's prostitution.
Right. Like,
but they don't want to hear that part.
Don't try to cover it up. But this is my standards. No, you're a prostitute.
And my thing is this. You putting that much price on me spending time with you, but at the end of the night, you don't expect me to fuck? I don't get no head, no nothing.
I tell this is what I tell people, right? Women, all right, you gotta pay for you value pussy. I value my money.
And right now your value it's not matching. It's not matching.
Once you start that, like I hate when I see women post, niggas be hopping in my DM saying hi. My DM asking my cash app. For fucking what?
Thank you.
No, I saw a crazy video. This woman came, she said she was in a supermarket and dude was trying to holler at her and then offered to pay for her groceries. The fuck am I paying
Why am I paying for your groceries? Yo, I saw one on Facebook. This girl, she asked dude out on a date. She asked him out on a date. She picked a restaurant and everything. She asked him out on a date. When the bill came, she expected him to pay.
I ain't asked to be here.
He said, I think he said something along the lines of, I'm not paying because this wasn't somewhere that I would come eat or something like that.
Right.
And shorty got mad and she posted him on social media and all of this. And my thing is this. It's bad when you're at the point now. Nowadays, you have to ask certain questions. Yeah, they be claiming they're independent. Right. How you independent, but you need my money?
And I'm a bum if I don't give it to you.
I'm a bum, but you the one who need it.
You're a bum for asking me.
Right. And not only that, but a lot of these females, if you listen to them when they start talking, you're not even worth it.
You're
not worth it.
I don't want to pay for your time at this point. Like, I don't want your time with you.
I can take this money and I'd rather go talk to a Catholic priest. Like, because you listen to them, they have no substance.
No substance, bro. None.
It's all about their hair, the BBL, if they got one.
What they saw on IG today.
And what influencer is doing what?
Who's dating who? Like, well, your conversation is horrible. I'm supposed to pay for this horrible conversation?
You know, it's crazy. It's like, they were mad at this girl cooking with Kaya.
Hating on her.
Here's my thing. I'm not mad nor hating. You know why? All she did was take twerking and put it in the kitchen. Everybody twerk. Now, before we get up out of here.
But you know the ones who hate on her? The ones that can't do either or. They can't twerk and they can't cook.
Right. Ain't nobody looking at you cooking in the kitchen.
Right. They be in the kitchen cooking. They may be in the room playing PlayStation. Mind you, he watching Kaya cook online. Fucking watching that bitch.
Yeah, I like the way she made them eggs.
Right. She look good while you cook. You cooking a fucking bonnet and basketball shorts.
With grease stains. You ain't even take your damn hair out. Here's one. I'm tired of seeing black people wear struggle like a success.
What you mean?
Like, we make living in the hood look good. Right? We make it look acceptable to be in poverty.
Right.
So now what happens is you get other races who are living in their perception of poverty. And now because of that, they think they can relate to us. They think they're one of us. They want to call us nigga and stuff like that. Oh, I'm from the same hood. No, you're not. We lived on the same block, but we're not from the same hood.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because we make, like, you ever notice with every athlete, every black athlete, when they're coming up before they get to the pros, the story is pretty much the same.
Yeah.
They're from a fucked up town.
No father.
No father. The mother was damn near dead. They had to take care of the whole family. This was their only ticket out the hood.
Drug dealers.
Right. You got, you know, yeah, Tyler Perry movies, exactly. You got with the rappers. Every rapper is from the mud. No, you was just a dirty little nigga.
First of all, some of y'all lying. Some of these rappers are lying.
Like we make it seem like, oh, the only ones that respect is the motherfuckers who went through shit?
Nah.
Why you can't respect a nigga who can say, yo, I ain't never been to jail?
I'm just talented. I just could write rhymes.
Right.
I ain't never did none of this shit in these rhymes.
You know I ain't never did none of these shits in these rhymes because you see my degrees on the wall. How the fuck I be in college, a straight A fucking student with a 4.0 GPA and a gangster? You can't.
Can't do both.
You can't. Who?
Oh,
yeah,
God.
He was different. He was different. And he wasn't black.
Shit, was he different?
Yeah, that motherfucker killed a nigga and went and played the game. Aaron Hernandez,
he was
fucking
killing
different.
people and be at midfield getting stretched 20 minutes later.
Right.
Like nothing just happened.
Damn, the way that nigga head got blown up. What? Nothing. I said stretch this calf. It's getting tight.
I said we need this win.
Right.
He need to die. What you said? No, we need this win today. Get the playoffs.
Right.
That's a different, if we're not going to go into it, but that's a different level of psycho to me.
Yeah, because that motherfucker, you be like, how you feel? He was like, I'm ready to kill the motherfuckers. He mean it.
Right. Like, he was really, really batshit crazy.
Right. Here go one. Black people, black fatigue. I'm tired of us defending celebrities like we fucking know them. Like they were at our house last night or gonna be at the cookout next week. Like we know their whole story. Like right now, I got 2 storylines on my Facebook feed, right? One is the back and forth about Papoose
and
Remy.
Mind your fucking business. How about that?
Then the other one is well, anyway, either way, R. Kelly. Because he just recently said that the FBI is trying to kill him. Really? Your music was that influential on the black community. Everything that you've done with yourself was that meaningful that the FBI said, you know what? We got to get rid of this nigga. So that's another thing. We think we're bigger than we are.
Absolutely. We definitely do.
Like, you know what used to piss me off until I just realized, fuck it, I give up. Why every successful black person had to be part of the Illuminati? Had to sell their soul, suck some dick, or get fucked in the ass to get famous.
Nobody is just talented.
Right. Nobody made it just off merit except Denzel. He the only one. And they didn't got him because he kissed a dude in Gladiator.
Yeah.
I ain't even see it, but that's what they said.
You know what else we got to stop doing? Like, I don't like, that's my brother. I don't like people like, don't try to say somebody's not something, like a celebrity. When you try to say they're not this, like Parmesan, right? The whole John Morant situation, right? People was going, oh, he run around like he's trying to be a gangster. He not even like that. Do you fucking know him? Like, you don't know him. Oh, he's from so-and-so. No.
You know why?
You don't know his life. You don't know where he came from. You don't know what he was doing before the NBA.
Here's what they mean by that. I get that. Here's what it is. You, and you can do this too. You'll look at a person and you can tell if that person is about the shit they talking. There are some niggas in the NBA, right? Aaron Hernandez. That was the nigga you looked at him and said, no, sir.
No, because Aaron Hernandez looks super regular.
Nah, that nigga had that off in the distance stare. See, because you haven't tapped into your power. You can tell. Some people can tell when someone is full of shit.
Absolutely.
By the third word they say. You know what I'm saying?
By talking, though. What I'm saying with the John Moran situation is like, he was getting caught with guns and all that, yada, yada, yada. And people are like, he didn't grow up that way. How do you know how he grew up? Met him when he got to the NBA.
No, I'm going to tell you how. Because they paid attention, just like everybody else, to his life story that was told when he was being drafted.
Who? What story?
Whatever the story was. I don't like the nigga, so I don't care. John Moran's
story was he was undrafted. It was basketball. You don't know his lifestyle. You don't know what he grew up in. His father might have been outside in these streets.
Nah, because if his father was outside in them streets, him and Shannon Sharp would have did more than just look at each other. Some shit you just can tell, like, nah, B. John Moran, I'm sorry.
You don't know you don't know that kid lifestyle.
But he doesn't, you know what? It would surprise me.
Oh, he a fake tough guy.
Yeah, definitely.
So fight him.
Definitely.
So fight him.
I'll fight him.
Like,
I'll fight him.
Yo, that should be clear, right? People like, he can't fight. How do you know he can't? Did you fight him?
No, I'll fight him.
Did you beat him?
He gonna have to whoop I'm talking about he gonna have to put me to sleep. Like, I'm gonna have to wake up tomorrow. What happened, John Moran? Okay. Like, for real, because it's certain people out here, bro, they're just tricking people. It's fool's gold. You know what I'm saying? Because now look how many motherfuckers is running down the basketball court doing all this stupid shit now because of him. And none of y'all niggas can shoot. Niggas have 0 points. They get one shot. Hey, you don't put that fucking gun down.
I don't know if he was raised as a gangster or he wasn't raised as a gangster. I'm just not going to assume or act like I know his life because I don't. I know him as a basketball player.
Well, you can tell by the way he come in there dressed.
They all dress weird nowadays.
Exactly. But it's a different type of weird. It's a different type of weird. Like Russell.
Listen. So you take Westbrook and
No, listen.
That man wears dresses.
No, look. Russell Westbrook reminds me of Dennis Rodman. And Dennis, I'm talking about as far as dressing. Dennis Rodman dressed in the way that made you go, yo, what the fuck is that? Absolutely. But I'm not going to stare too long because this nigga looks crazy.
Well, Dennis Rodman also liked men.
He married himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. But what I'm saying is, some people you can look at him and tell, this ain't the nigga to fuck with.
Oh, true.
And John Moran ain't that. Not with 3 different colored locks right in the front of your hair like a bang. Stop doing everything for social fucking media.
Absolutely.
I am so tired of that, bro. Smovito Pat, what's going on? Like, you know what I was looking at the other day? I was watching, it was a fight by Boys and Girls High School. I was watching a fight at Boys and Girls High School. And I'm bugging because it's 9 cameras out. Like 9 phones recording. Yeah, we
gotta record the fight now.
Why? What are you gonna do with the footage?
Get likes and comments.
You don't even have that many followers. Like
everybody's trying to go viral.
But that's the thing. You know what I've realized? Because this last month, bro, I've been trying to go viral. Real shit. I'm talking about with content. I even learned how to do the what do you call it? The AI, the chubby babies and all of that. Like, I've done all of that. I did a video where I had the AI image talking. I'm trying all of this shit. You know what I've learned? There's no formula
to going viral.
Well, I need to know it because clearly, like, the shit I've been seeing, like, no.
It has to be something that like, everybody can have an opinion about.
But here's the thing. The shit, you know what I've realized? Like, right now, it seems like if you're not posting ignorant shit.
Exactly.
Or shit for people to curse you out. Because I posted one of the clips from the Reallionaires on TikTok. That bitch got almost 1,000 views.
Yeah. I bet you it was controversial.
It was controversial because it was the clip where we was talking about women not doing wifely duties before their wife. Right? Can I tell you how many women tried to curse me out?
Of course. That's what going. You went viral.
But that's to me. That's not viral.
You went mini viral.
You know why? To me, that's not viral because nothing came from it other than I blocked about 60 people.
You're just trying to get paid.
It was around the world.
Mm-hmm.
The meaning of a word that people was trying to figure out where the word originated from.
Mm-hmm.
Disrespectful. Like it's viral means everyone is talking about.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
That shit. I guess I will never get monetized because I don't. Yeah, I can't do it, bro, because like I'll
TikTok is actually better.
I'll post some shit, some deep, meaningful shit
for
likes. But yet I posted about the one gorilla versus 100 men, 1,000 views.
Don't care about that.
I'm trying to put people on, not to fuck with this Airbnb. I get 40 views, but I talk about Remy Ma and Papoose. 1,000 views, but out of the 1,000 views, I got 400 people telling me I'm hating, I'm dick eating. Like I don't have it, bro.
Crazy.
I don't have it. Who?
Dick eating is crazy.
Yeah, and I told him, I said, well, ask your mother what my dick tastes like, and then I blocked him.
Post. I love my wife. We have a great marriage. Love everything about her, right? And then post. I can't stand this bitch.
And watch what happens.
Take her head off every fucking day and watch it different.
Yo, bro, let me tell you something. I remember,
bro. People love negativity.
But you know what it is? It's not even so much about negativity. What it is that it's what's popping, right? Because Papoose and them would post and it'd be black love and everybody would love it.
Yeah,
because that's a celebrity. But the motherfucker that you know live next door, been with his wife. However long,
that's not black love.
That's not black love.
That's not goals.
Well, that's not goals because they live next door.
Regular life. He probably goes to work. That's a regular life. That's good goals. I bet you if Papoose or Remo got back together, nobody care about their business no more.
Yeah, they would. You know why? Beginning. You know why? Because they would be waiting to see who cheats again.
Yeah, they'll care about it in the beginning.
It's just like that's the only reason. The only reason they give a fuck about Cardi and Offset. Because you should be happy for Cardi, regardless of whatever you may think. God diggity. 3.9 mil.
I mean, Cardi left somebody who was cheating on her secretly and got with
publicly.
And got with somebody who cheats on her publicly.
But he ain't cheating on her yet. Why are we jinxing it already?
He ain't cheating, but she know that he will mess with other women.
But she messed with women. Her and Offset had threesomes and shit like that. My thing is this. We watched Cardi go through shit.
Yeah.
We had to listen to the songs. Let's just enjoy her being happy. So what, the nigga got a pink bag?
I mean, whatever her happiness is her happiness. So
right. But I'm tired of Offset. He always got something to say.
Because he's salty.
Because he's nigga, just slide down the wall and get it over with.
He's salty.
I like the way Stephon Diggs is dealing with it though. Because he took a picture and the nigga said fumble. And the nigga, he posted a picture catching the pass.
Stephon Diggs, no, that nigga ain't touching me.
Right.
Like, we not talking about some little small dude. We talking about NFL players. He like, all right.
You seen it? Did you see the gym comparisons?
Who, Stephon in the gym and Offset in the gym?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was drastic.
Okay, so Offset, Offset was doing preacher curls with like 40 pounds. Diggs is doing barbell curls with like 135.
Right, we not the same.
Look.
Yeah, we not the same, bro.
Then they show Offset boxing. It looked like Stephen A. Smith. Remember when Stephen A. Smith was boxing? Jesus. Oh, God. All right, so one solution to the black community, and then we out of here.
Stop being scared to promote positivity. We so hooked on being negative and fights and keeping it gangster in the hood and all that. Listen, promote positivity.
Okay.
Salute. Post your boy who graduated college. Not your man that just came home.
Right. Okay. So before I say this one, I do want to say that I have seen something in social media. There's a shift going on, and I like it. There's a lot of women now talking about the bullshit that women are doing.
Yes, I definitely have seen that.
I don't know if it's strictly for clicks, like the females who post and go, I hear that nobody likes big women or older women, and they doing all that just so they can get likes. Yeah. I don't know if that's what it's for, but I love it. Here's my one thing. We have to start looking at our people with a truthful eye. What I mean is we have to stop overlooking certain shit because of X, Y, and Z. Like, niggas would be friends with a motherfucker that they know is a rapist.
Right.
How?
That's my man's.
He
what he's doing his life ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right. As long as he ain't hurting nobody.
Right.
He's hurting a lot of people. People still want to support R. Kelly. Oh, I don't give a fuck about him as a person. It's only the music. Where do you think he got the inspiration for the music?
That line don't work with everything.
It shouldn't work with anything. Because the simple fact is like this. Imagine white people that have never been around black people and get their perception of black people from what they see on social media.
They do. We don't do the same thing, though?
But we don't care.
How we do?
No, what I mean is we don't care because we trying to be like everybody else any fucking way. But what you see of black people, would you want to live next door to them?
No.
Would you want to hire them when you see videos of them doing shit like twerking at work? I just watched a video where a doctor, well, she was a nurse or whatever, she got fired, mind you, but she went live while she was giving the patients their medication. Mm-hmm. You're breaking all types of laws like that. You confidentiality HIPAA. And all of that.
Big HIPAA. Right.
And then on top of that, she fucked around and got the medicine wrong for one of the patients. And they gonna talk about, oh, y'all doing too much.
You do it too much, W.
Clearly, you're not doing enough thinking. And that's what I mean. Like, we gotta stop. We have to stop. Like, listen, if you know this nigga's a pedophile, he shouldn't be your friend. He shouldn't. And you following celebrities, like, I watch people literally get into beef over Kendrick and Drake. Mm-hmm. And as passionate as I was about that debate, I'm not fighting for neither one of them because guess what? I'm not receiving a dime from anything neither one of them niggas drop.
Nope.
They don't know me, and as much as I may like Kendrick's music, guess what? That nigga's from the West Coast. There's never been a celebrity that I would, let me think.
Nah, there ain't not one.
Not one celebrity I would fight for. Now there are some that I would argue in depth for, but not a one that I would fight for. Not one that I would want to live like. Because my thing is this: I don't want your fame.
Right.
My idea of making it or being successful is financially never having to worry.
Yep.
You can keep everything else. If I can get $5 million and nobody ever saw how I got it, I'm good.
45 was that?
I don't have not a problem.
I want to be a celebrity behind the scenes. I just want the money. I don't want the.
But that's the problem. We always want to be seen.
I don't want to be seen.
Nah, listen. You know what? And speaking of always wanting to be seen, whenever I hear people talk about that, you know what I always tell them? Go watch The Wizard of Oz. The most powerful motherfucker lost all his power once people seen who he was.
Yep.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to end. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. I had fun with this one. What you think? It was cool?
It was cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
A little vibe.
Yeah, a little vibe. We'll be back on some bullshit next week. I don't know what as of yet, but y'all make sure y'all tune in. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have a black fatigue that you're tired of or an experience, leave it in the chat. Make sure you pay attention to what we're doing because we getting ready to start doing a lot. The weather has broke. Niggas is off probation. I'm letting the gray grow in. You see that? You see that? Yeah. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all check in. Don't forget this week, Ballin' for Peace is Saturday. Give them the info.
Saturday, June 14th, John Jay College. Doors open at 2 p.m. If you haven't already got your ticket online, you can pay at the door. I don't know what the price is going to be at the door. It depends on whoever at the door and what they feel like charging you.
Okay.
So if I was you, I would get your ticket online. We have a high school Elite 32 game. We have dunk contest, 3-point contest, a whole bunch of performances, and of course, at the end of the day, is the main celebrity game. We're there from about 2 to 8. John Jay College. Make sure you're there.
Where can they get the tickets from?
You can go to Eventbrite. You can go to Eventbrite. It's B49. Bowling for Peace 9, because this is the 9th year. You can go to Eventbrite. You can go to my Instagram and then go to bio. You can go to Bowling for Peace Instagram and go into the bio. BALLIN, the number 4 Peace, and you can get your tickets there.
One celebrity you anxious to see?
Probably G-Dep.
Really?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing G-Dep.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Yeah.
All right. Also, I want to say to you, Happy Father's Day, and Happy Father's Day to all of the fathers that may be tuning in. The active fathers, not the ones that your kids don't know you, or you might see him. Like I forgot which one of the Wayne movies it was, where the nigga was like, I come to pick up my son, and he picked him up, and then sat him down. And was like, I'll be back next week. If you one of those, fuck you, kill yourself. But if you're a father who's active, who's in your child's life, who worry, who go through all of that shit, enjoy this weekend. Please take at least one day for yourself. With that being said,
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. With that being said, y'all, this has been the Reallionaires Podcast. Slimothy, the announcer, the real. Shout out to MJB. He'll be back next week. We see y'all in 7. Peace.